Hello, my name is Micheline Navono. I'm a certified and registered yoga teacher and a Reiki master teacher trainer. Welcome to this session of breathing and gentle stretching and relaxation. So we're going to start today seated up nice and tall. You can be seated on your chair, or if you're seated on the floor and you feel like you're rounding and slouching into your back, you can fold a blanket or place a pillow so you can keep the spine nice and long. And just come to your breath. We'll take a few rounds of breath here, just inhaling fully, exhaling fully. Just see how your breath is flowing through the body. Lips are gently closed. We're inhaling and exhaling to the nose only. Feel the breath moving all the way up into the back of your shoulders. Your ribs expand, your chest rises, back of the ribs and back of the shoulders expand fully. The crown of the head lengthens up to the ceiling. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. 2 more full breaths just like that. Feel your feet on the earth, sit bones on the earth or on the chair. See if you can press through the sit bones, evenly finding a little bit more length to the spine. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Deep inhale, reach both arms out and up, fingertips touch. Keeping the shoulders soft on the exhale, gently lengthen over towards the right side. Keep that left sit bone grounded to the earth, soften through the shoulders. Inhaling center. Exhaling over to the left, press to that right sit bone. Inhaling center. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, taking a gentle twist to the right so the hand can be on the outer side of the hip or behind the tailbone, using that hand like a tripod on the arm, allowing you to create more length. Inhale fully. Exhale. 1 more full round of breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhaling center. Exhale, twisting over to the opposite side. Find length. Feel the breath moving all the way up. Exhale. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. If you feel the need to switch the cross of the legs, please feel free to do so. And we're going to do some different breathing exercises today. We're going to start with breathing exercise that helps us to feel more balanced. So you're going to start with the right hand. You're going to pinch the bridge of the nose with the thumb and the middle finger. And then the pointer finger, very tip of the nail, gently rests at the V of the hairline. So the finger, that pointer finger is not straight, it's kind of rounded. So it's the tip of the nail actually resting there. Make sure that your spine is nice and long, shoulders stacked above the hips, lips gently closed. We're going to take 8 full rounds, inhaling fully through the nose. Exhaling deeply to the nose, making the exhale slightly longer than the inhale. Inhale fully. Exhale. Squeeze the navel in and up towards the spine on the exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Keep those shoulders soft. And then gently on your next exhale, release that right hand down. Keep the eyes gently closed, and we're going to switch to the left hand. Once again, you're pinching with the left thumb and the left middle finger, pinching the bridge of the nose. And you'll feel a nice squeeze. Bringing the pointer finger, tip of the nail at the very V of the hairline. Shoulders soft, spine long. Inhaling fully to the nose. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Deep inhale. Keep the spine long. Exhale deeply. Shoulders soft. Two more rounds at your own pace. And then gently on the next exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Inhaling fully, bring your awareness to the very space between the eyebrows. Inhale deeply from the space between the eyebrows to the back of the skull. Exhaling from the back of the skull to the space between the eyebrows. Staying with this breath, we're going to take 7 more rounds. Inhale from the space between the eyebrows to the back of the skull. And you can feel, if you really stay with it energetically, feel the head getting heavier. Exhale from the back of the skull to the space between the eyebrows. Inhaling space between the eyebrows to the back of the skull. Let the head become heavier. Exhale back the skull to the space between the eyebrows. Inhaling space between the eyebrows to the back of the skull. Exhale back of the skull to the space between the eyebrows. Inhaling. Exhale. Taking 2 more rounds at your own pace. And gently on the next inhale, focusing on lengthening again from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, gently release the right ear towards the right shoulder, right chin towards the right collarbone. Inhale, keep pressing the chin down, come to the center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, collarbone slide, and chin slides. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, chin towards the collarbone. Inhale, keep pressing the chin down, come back to the center. Exhale, gently sliding the chin towards the right collarbone, and right ear drops towards the right shoulder. That was 1 full round. We're going to take 3 more just like that. As you exhale, chin towards that right collarbone, moving towards the center. Inhale when you come to the center. Exhale, slide the chin towards the left collarbone, left ear drops towards the left shoulder. 2 more. Moving gently with your breath. Feel whatever's coming up in your shoulders, sides of the neck. Direct the breath into these spaces that might be showing tightness and tension in the neck or the shoulder. And then gently coming back to center on the inhale, really lengthen to the spine. Exhale, side out through the mouth, let it all go. We're going to work with bumblebee breath, which is really relaxing as well. We're going to be using The pointer finger, middle finger to cover our eyes. The thumbs will cover our ears. The ring finger goes above the lips, and the pinky finger goes somewhere between the chin and the lips. The important thing here is to remember to keep the shoulders soft. So I'm going to do one round, and then you can join in. So covering the eyes with the pointer, middle finger, ring finger below the nose, pinkies below the bottom lip, and then the thumb will close the ears. Lips remain closed. We're going to take deep inhales through the nose and then deep exhales through the nose while creating a humming, buzzing sound. So taking 8 full rounds once you start. Once ready with the 8 full rounds, just gently release the hands down, releasing hands onto the knees. Take a full deep inhale to the nose. Deep exhale, side out to the mat, let it all go. You might feel, if you feel a little lightheaded, it's pretty normal. Just focus on taking a couple more rounds of breath, inhaling from the base of the spine to crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. Finding a couple more breaths here. Bumblebee breath is really great for anyone who suffers from seasonal allergies. It helps clear the sinuses. Gently we'll move into some more stretching, and then it'll be time to relax. So we're gonna, if you're sitting on the floor, I'm gonna give different options. We're gonna work on the back of the legs. So gently opening up the legs into a V. Spine is nice and long, and slowly start moving forward. If you feel any pain or discomfort in the knees, you can place something under the knee, like a rolled blanket, towel, pillow, whatever you have handy. And we're gonna focus on inhaling from the heels to the hips, exhaling, releasing from the hips to the crown of the head. And we're gonna stay this for a couple of minutes. If you're seated, you can use, I'm just gonna do it on the floor, but you can use 2 chairs. So sitting on a chair, and then you bringing the right leg, left knee is bent, knees stacked above the ankle, and the right foot is going to come on top of another chair. And you have the option to stay here or walk your hands onto a chair, flexing the toes. So wherever you are, if you're seated on the floor, we're going to hold for 30 nice long deep breaths, focusing on inhaling from the heels to the hips, exhaling from the hips to the crown of the head. If you're seating on the floor, we're going to hold 15 breaths on each leg, starting with the right leg up on the extra chair, left foot down onto the floor, knee stacked above the ankle. Come to your breath, inhaling fully, heel to hips. Exhale, releasing from the hips to the crown of the head. Focusing on keeping the spine nice and long. So think about the chest. If you're seated on the floor, chest moving forward. If you're seated on the chair and your right leg is on the chair, chest moving towards your toes. Inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Staying with this deep breath, making the inhale nice and full. The exhale longer than the inhale. Inhaling deeper. Exhale. Inhale, keep lengthening. Exhale, releasing from the hips to the crown, the head, chest moving forward. Maybe you find a little bit more space to release into. If you're on the floor, you're walking your hands down on the mat. Just make sure you keep the spine long. If you're using chairs, you're walking your hands further down on your right leg. Keeping that knee, the knees gently. There's a micro bend in the knees. We don't want to lock our knees. You never want to lock your joints. Stay with the breath, inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. One more. So if you're on the chair, gently bend the right knee. Inhale, lengthen first and lift, and then softly bend the right knee and switch. If you're on the floor and you feel like you need to pull up, and then slowly make your way back into it. Coming back to that deep inhale from heels or left heel to the hips. Exhale from the hips to the crown of the head. Keep softening the breath. See if you can release a little bit more through the hips. See if you can soften the shoulders and the neck a little bit more. Soften the face more. Jaw muscles completely soft and unclenched. Maybe if you're on the floor, flexing both toes a little bit more towards the ceiling and then flexing the left toes up towards the ceiling if your leg is on the chair. So in yoga, each shape allows the body not just to stretch and open up, but internally it helps create certain shifts. And when we fold forward like this, it's very, very grounding. It's also naturally cooling. So when the weather is hot, and it's certainly been hot around here, it helps the body internally cool, which helps us balance according to the season. We have 5 more nice long deep breaths. Inhaling fully. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. Inhale. Exhale. One more full deep inhale from the heel to heels to the hips. On the exhale from the hips, see if you can release a little bit more to the crown of the head, spine, long chest, moving forward. Then very, very gently, very mindfully on the inhale, lift and up. Stacking one vertebrae at a time, reach both arms out and up. Clasp the hands, turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Keep the elbows gently bent, shoulders rolling back and down. Press the pinky fingers towards the wall behind you. One more full round of breath. And then gently exhale, release the hands down. So if you're on the chair, gently bend that left knee, bring the foot to the floor and take a twist like we did in the beginning of class. If you're on the floor, gently bend through the knees. Bring your hands on the floor. Inhale fully. Keep the feet super wide on the exhale. Drop both knees to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, release both knees to the opposite side. So if you're seated, if you're on the floor, do this 2 more rounds on each side. If you're seated, you're twisting, inhaling deeply, exhaling to one side, inhaling, center, exhaling, opposite side. One more full round of breath on each side. Make sure that you're even. And then gently coming back to center. And it's time to relax. So we'll be lowering down. If you're on the floor, you can grab a pillow to place underneath your knees to release the lower back, maybe a blanket to throw on your body. If you're on a chair, you can throw your legs up on your desk or on the chair that we just used to stretch the back of our legs. If you feel like you need to take another twist or any other shape before we lower down, please allow yourself to do so. When ready, just relaxing fully and completely. Allow your body to sink into your chair so you're fully supported. Bring your awareness to your breath. And we're going to use a color visualization to relax the body today. So think about a color that to you is relaxing, soothing, calming. Any color that to you represents calmness, equanimity, a sense of peace and stillness. And visualize that color all over the floor around you, on the walls, on the ceiling, even in the air around you. As you inhale, feel that color filling you up, coming from the ground up, filling your whole body up. As you exhale, that color washing over you from the crown of your head down to the ground. Inhaling fully. This beautiful, calming, soothing color, filling you up with a sense of peace, relaxation, stillness. As you exhale, this beautiful color washing over you, washing away any tension, tightness, anything that doesn't feel good in the body. Inhaling fully, filling up completely with this calm, soothing color. Exhale, the color washing over, melting away, washing away anything that doesn't feel right. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, let that color wash over you, releasing completely. Inhaling, filling up. Exhale, that color washing over you again. Anything lingering in the body that doesn't feel good. Allow this beautiful, calm, soothing color to attach to it and washing it down to the ground. Inhaling, deeply filling up with this beautiful, soothing, calming color. Your whole body, your whole body, your toes, your feet, your legs, your hips, torso, the front, the back, your chest, the space between the shoulder blades, your neck, your head, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your whole body, front, back, right, left, whole entire body, fully relaxed, sense of calm and peacefulness. The whole body just melting away, soft, relaxed, at peace. Very, very slow. Start bringing your awareness back to your breath, creating small and gentle movements with the body. If you feel the need to stay in this space, please allow yourself to do so. Otherwise, creating small movements, maybe reaching the arms above the head, extending the legs, pointing the toes, getting a full night's body stretch. Gently on the exhale, hugging the knees towards the chest if you're on the floor. If you're seated, you can wrap your arms across the chest, allow the elbows to be heavy. Inhaling full. Exhale. Gently, if you're on the floor, keeping eyes gently closed, making your way up to the seat. Bringing both hands on the knees or hands at the center of the chest. Take a full deep inhale from the very, very base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhaling deeply from the crown of the head to the very, very base of the spine. Thank you so, so much for allowing me to be of service. Namaste.